God is. God is power, authority, love, peace, and joy for me. We come across this conversation a lot with different people of different backgrounds. Who is God? For me, God is the hierarchy over my life. Not even that. He's allowing me and ushering me into different levels of understanding purpose. God is something that we as humans cannot even explain. But for me, what he has done for me in my life is change my whole perspective on living, changing my whole perspective on living in purpose and how to impact people and influence people. Even when it comes down to the Bible, we see a lot of poetry, we see love letters, we see even trauma and loss. So I think God is all these things just for us to understand the power and the glory of God. A lot of people want to, and then another thing is a lot of people question, well, why God lets bad things happen. One thing is God doesn't let bad things happen. Things happen for just a greater good for the outcome. So where I'm at in life now and what God is to me is power, authority. God is in me. God is orchestrating everything from being a woman, being a queen, and just understanding how to continue to do this life with God. I first found God when I was little. I'm the only girl and the first child that was born from my mom. I saw my mom go through a lot of trauma with my brother's dad, and that caused abandonment. So, God met me when I was little, when I felt as though I was hopeless. Throughout the time of me growing up, I did sin and I did do, what kids do. And as we get into adulthood, I just felt it was more important to really be serious about my relationship with God, because I've been doing it and hurt for so long that I wanted to heal. And I think that was the first thing for me, to understanding that what traumatized me in my youth was going to really hold me back in my adulthood. So God came across me. He chose me. And just throughout the years he allowed me to be on this earth, we became more closer and closer together. But this past year, just really understanding the importance of speaking out loud for God, regardless of how people feel, and really standing on what my belief is. I'm a follower of Christ. I don't believe in religion. I believe in the spiritual walk, but when I say the spiritual walk, I mean having relationship with God through Christ Jesus. A lot of people also question, how can you believe something that you haven't seen? Well, we've seen God all around us. I mean, you looking at his masterpiece right now, just looking at me, but not even that, the sky, the tree, everything from from even people having professions. God orchestrated all this to work for the greater good. So when I found God, I knew that it was something deeper, because something always allowed me to have hunger to want to know more. Start at the root of why are you looking for God? I think the most powerful thing, just understand how strategic God is and how powerful God is. Look at what we're doing now. You're asking, what is God? Who is God? That's where it starts at. You're kind of curious of this being that you haven't seen, and you created all these things, and then you got science that ties into people's beliefs. But what I will tell people is, start with you. Start with understanding where you need to be in life and where you're at in life, and what questions you want to ask God. Because trust and believe, I had questions too. I still have questions. But for the people that's looking, get in his presence, get in his word, and just ask him, be honest. Just be honest. Say, I don't know about you. I want to know about you. It's like a friend. It's like a relationship. Like you're getting to know each other. Even though God already knows us, but he still wants us to have the relationship. So I say, start with you, build the relationship, and read the Bible and do your own research. Don't just don't look for pastors and look for things that, you know, sound good or feel good to you. Look for things that is speaking to your existence of your questions on your why.